Mia's summer money adventure. Mia was a 13-year-old who lived in the UK, where the currency was sterling, or pounds. She loved carrying cash, a mix of notes like a £10 note and coins like a 50-pence piece or a £1 coin, in her pocket for small treats. This summer, she decided to save up for something big, a new bike. She'd been dreaming of it for months, but it cost £150, and she needed to figure out how to afford it. Mia already had a bank account where she kept her savings. Her account was in credit with £20 from birthday money, which she'd pay in herself at the bank. She checked it online. Yep, she loved to check her balance to see how much she had. Her parents gave her a weekly income of £5 as pocket money, which she earned by doing chores. That was a reasonable amount, but not enough for the bike yet. She decided to save up by putting every penny into her account instead of spending it. One day, Mia went to the cash point with her debit card to withdraw £10 for ice cream with friends. She wasn't cautious and spent it all, leaving her account lower than she'd hoped. Oops, she thought, I can't let my outgoings get too high, or I'll be overdrawn. She checked her bank statement online and saw the transaction, £10 gone. She didn't want to ignore it, so she made a plan to avoid a shortage of funds. Mia's older brother, Jake, had a different story. He'd gone to university and taken out a student loan to pay his fees, but he wasn't careful. He'd waste money on video games and snacks, and now he owed the bank a lot. His debt started to mount up, and he was in serious debt. I'll pay back the loan when I earn more, Jake said, but right now, I've got into debt big time. Mia didn't want that to happen to her. To boost her annual income, Mia decided to start a lemonade stand. She'd invest £10 from her savings to buy lemons and sugar, a smart move to make a profit. Her parents agreed to subsidize her by giving her £2 for cups, which she'd repay later. She calculated her costs and sold lemonade for 50p a cup. After subtracting expenses, she made £15 in one day, a surplus of £5. I'll pay off what I owe Mum and Dad soon, she thought, proud of her financial success. She didn't want a deficit or shortfall, so she kept track of every penny. Mia's friend Sam wanted to join the fun. He asked to borrow £5 from her to buy supplies, promising to pay it back. Mia decided to lend it to him, saying, "You owe me now, okay?" Sam used the money wisely and made a profit too, no loss for him. Meanwhile, Mia learned about interest. If she kept her savings in the bank, she'd earn a small percentage, like an extra 20p a year. It wasn't much, but it felt like free money. One weekend, Mia's family went on holiday. They hired a car for the day, which was cheaper than renting one long-term. They also stayed in a flat with a landlord who charged them rent of £50 for the weekend. Mia's dad had to put down a £20 deposit, which they'd get back if they didn't break anything. "This place is value for money," Dad said. "It's nice and affordable." They paid with plastic because they forgot cash, and Mia noticed the exchange rate, £1 was $1.20 in the USA, where they'd go next summer. Back home, Mia kept her lemonade stand going. She didn't want to waste money or let her debts mount up like Jake's. She made cutbacks by using fewer lemons and economized wherever she could. Her budget was simple: spend less, save more. She'd budget carefully, planning every week. Soon, she had £100 in her account, a big sum. She wasn't unaware of her progress. She checked it promptly every Monday. Then disaster struck. Mia's stand broke, and she didn't have insurance. She faced a loss of £10 to fix it, but her parents subsidized her again, saying, "Don't worry, we'll help." She still needed £50 for the bike, so she worked harder. Her monthly income rose to £20 from lemonade sales, and she avoided a shortfall by sticking to her plan. Finally, Mia hit £150. She bought the bike with her credit card and felt like a millionaire. "This is better than a pension for old age," she joked, "and way cooler than Jake's property dreams." She'd learned about the economy, how money moves in the world, and felt ready for anything. No more debt, no deficit, just a shiny new bike and a story to tell.